Hi traders, good morning, good afternoon everyone. This is the TEFS Trading Room. I hope you are doing great and ready for another volatile, crazy day on the market after the second day in a row into the red. Market seems like it's just going to start again in the red zone. Hi Anne, good morning to you. Nice to see you. Traders, I hope the sound is okay. The voice I cannot change. So if the sound is too high or too low, please just let me know and I'm going to adjust it. So this is Thursday, the first official trading day in February, and so far February did not start very well for the SPY and the triple Q, because as I've just told you, several red days in a row we just saw, and today or yesterday it was a Google like Alphabet. Earnings after market close, and even despite of the good numbers, something is just spooked the investors, and I'm just going to check it. What was that indeed? Hi Nitsan, yes, happy shorts day. What we have definitely today as well. Look at the triple Q in the pre-market. It was almost under the $600 level. So this is still pushing lower. A reason for that, again, the tech sell-off continues for the third day, as you can see, and the Alphabet has a role in that as well, as I've told you. But yeah, well, nothing to complain about, because for us day traders, this was like a nice day trading paradise so far. Hopefully, it's going to be continued like that. But before we go there, let's see what happened all over the world. Well, the biggest drop Bitcoin suffered the biggest drop because it just went under this 70K area. You remember last time I just mentioned you the Bitcoin and the 70K area next after the 75. Well, it happened quite fast because it just went under the 70K area, as you can see. Now it's just hovering around that level. So big drop on the Bitcoin, and not only the Bitcoin suffered a huge drop and the tax, but even the silver. I thought the silver might is going to get a nice pullback, but so far it's still not out of the woods. But let's see the XAU USD, the gold, how is it doing at the moment, because this just made a nice pullback. However, yesterday it just failed on the $5,000 level. I'm still going to watch all of the precious metals as well, and the mining stocks and so on. But so far seems like none of them can get on their feet. So let's just watch them as well. Traders, just a second. I just close the door and I'm going to be back. Okay, I am back. Thank you for your patience. So this is it about quite of a red day, what we are going to start with again after a red day, and after Google earnings after market close yesterday. Today, Amazon, we are going to get after the market close again, but we have so many big movers, guys, so let's just start the job here. I'm just checking first how the rest of the stock exchanges behaved so far? Well, in the EU, it was no change rate, by the way, and this is one of the reasons as well, plus some push from the US sell-off, that Europe just ending in red. Asia too, but not the Hang Seng. It's still slightly green. On the future side, everything is in red. Again, Nasdaq is leading the way, and the silver just plunged 10%. As I've told you, this is highly volatile in the recent days. Not even mentioning Bitcoin, which again is just broke the 70K level. So big moves are here and there, guys. So let's just watch the stocks, the ones at least which are showing some nice moves. So Nasdaq poised to lead stocks lower as AI jitters continue to weigh on tech sector after results from Google parent Alphabet. Well, I just mentioned you in the beginning of the day that Alphabet numbers were not that bad, but one fact just spooked the investors. And this is actually the projected sharp increase in artificial intelligence spending. This was the reason why the Google, after trying to push higher, is just failed, and now it's down. Instead of moving higher, it's down a lot actually, down to this 332 area. Ugly drop by the Google. So let's see how it's going to be continued. HIMS, thank you, Nitsan. Yeah, I've seen Peloton as well. Peloton is going down, by the way. HIMS, I'm just checking. HIMS. Something is not okay with my numbers here. Just a second, traders. I just need to restart my platform. I think my internet again is just not the best. Just a second. Okay. Yeah, I see the pre-market on the HIMS. It's looking really good. And you know what, Nitsan, I really like this stock because we know it's a big mover, first of all. Second, it's quite extended to the downside. So this has definitely space to return back and go higher. So I really like HIMS to the long side. We can even start or list indeed. I'm just going to start it now. And the first one is going to be the HIMS. Okay, we are going to get a short candidate list, of course, and the secondary as always. So back to the Google. Hopefully now I'm going to see it better how it is doing. Okay, Google now at the moment, as you can see, it tried to push higher after the market closed yesterday, but it failed, and now it's pulling back on this 320 level. Yesterday it was around the 333, so it's quite of a big drop. And what I see on the daily, it is under the 20 EMA, but has not touched yet the 50 EMA, but it's very close. If it's breaking the 50 EMA, I'm assuming might is going to continue lower. But again, on the Google, it was the numbers were not bad, just this big AI spending, it spooked the investors. However, if we check the daily chart, there's just time for a profit taking. Let's see whether it's going to happen. I'm going to call Google to the short side. And of course, everyone is waiting for the Amazon numbers. SIRI, Sirius XM checking Nissan, that looks like a nice mover to the upside, a really big move, 22.50 now. Oh, over the 200 EMA. I should check the fundamentals, but I must tell you this looks like as an interesting one, not just for day trade, but by maybe for the swing trade as well. Doesn't look bad, Nissan, at all. Looks nice indeed. I'm just checking quickly what happened with this stock. SIRI. I guess earnings, right? Yep. 5th of February before market open, it got, no, it's an upgrade. It was in April. It's not now. Okay. Nice. Exceeds expectations. Stock soars. What is this doing? Communication services, entertainment, USA. I'm just checking quickly the insider trading. Last time it was in November 25, and that was a sale. By the way, not bad. I should check the fundamentals a little bit more, but seems like as a possible reversal. Short float is not that high yet, though, to indicate a short squeeze, which would be great. But we should keep an eye on that. We should keep an eye on that, Nitsan. That looks like interesting, even um, to the long side as well, to the swing. Now I'm just going to call it to the secondary list. Looks really good. All right, traders, what else in the news? Bitcoin drops below 70K, a sell-off continues. We have seen it, so we still should watch the Bitcoin related stocks as well. I'm sure they are just pushing lower now. $55 on the coin. Oh, it's a Litecoin. Sorry, I was just completely astonished how coin can be on $55. Yeah, that's a better number now, but still very low, 160. I think on the coin we can wait for the 150 level for sure. I'm going to call coin to the short side. Hi Albagor, nice to see you. Can you add BNAI on tabs? I mean, last week did good. Yeah, sure. BNAI, definitely. I'm just going to ask the risk management team just a second. Definitely, I'm more than happy to add it. Let's see. Okay, I've added. I mean, I added the question, but I don't know yet whether we are going to be able to trade it, but I do my best. All right, yeah, definitely the small cap stocks are doing quite of a good moves, but we cannot complain on the big ones either. All right, traders, let's see what else in the news. Bitcoin, as I mentioned you, ECB holds rates, as I mentioned you as well, but it's just got an impact on the European markets and moved lower. Alphabet, big AI spending is just spooked investors. That's why it's going down. Silver is dumping as well, and a lot more in the news, but I would say these are the most important ones. Oil giant Shell just posted a weak quarterly profit. In nearly 5 years, this was the weakest, by the way, and keeps buyback steady at the moment. Gold bulls hold firm after historic metal sell-off, as I was just calling gold and silver for a pullback. And I would say this is like a new normal, big moves at the moment. We are getting far away from the all-time highs now, especially on the triple Q. So if we just check the triple Q again, $600 level, which is just hovering around at the moment, is going to be quite crucial in my opinion. If we are going to break the 600, 200 EMA is the next. And I'm just telling you traders that we have not seen the 200 EMA touch since May 2025 May. So this is going to be crazy. Okay, right, traders? If you have anything from your side on the watch list, then please just let me know. Now let's see the big movers for today. We have some actually. Oh yeah, before that, let's see the economic calendar. But as I've told you, because of this partial government shutdown, unfortunately, there are some news which we are going to be miss. Definitely, it's going to be missed this week. The Friday labor market news, unfortunately, still not up. Like consumer sentiment, only inflation expectation, and consumer sentiment tomorrow. For today, though, we will get the Georgia job openings. Oh, nice. So maybe the unemployment rate is going to get back tomorrow. We don't know yet. But the unemployment claims, it was quite of a interesting number. It was higher than expected, much higher than expected. This is weighing on the market sentiment too, in my opinion. And 10 o'clock, we will get the Georgia job opening. And after that, an FOMC member, Bostich, speaks at 10:50. That's it for today, traders. Tomorrow, as I've told you, so far only the consumer sentiment and inflation expectations, but there will be a surprise and the unemployment rate is going to be released as well. I don't know yet. Yes, Nitsan, NVO checking. NVO. Ooh, nice. It still seems like, yep. It still seems like a very, very weak one. I agree with you. We should watch it to the short side. It's very extended, but seems like it's still not has not stopped yet doing this job lower and lower. Let's see MVO to the short side. I think it was like an earnings, but I'm just going to check it soon. So traders, this is on the economic side. Unemployment claims were not really good. The number was really higher than expected. And we are expecting the Jaws job openings at 10 o'clock. I'm sure it's going to be a quite of a rate on the market sentiment too. Novo Nordisk falls after Reuters report of him launching Wegovy copy. Oh, again, all right. So this competition in these weight loss drugs, guys, is just amazing, and it's getting tougher. And every news like that is definitely impacting the other candidates or competitors on the market. So this is what we see on NVO. Let's just put it on the short side. But not only these stocks, we have a lot more in the list. For example, QCOM was another stock which released earnings, and unfortunately this was not the best either, because QCOM just sank more than 11%. Now it's trying a little bit to recover, but still very deep to the downside. A reason for that, the expects fiscal scat. Yep. Mhm. Well, I would say it was the memory shortage which hurted the forecasts, and that's why it's just plunging lower. So QCOM, in this case, we can just watch it on the short side because this is not a good news for the chip maker for sure. Irene needs on checking. Irene Limited at the moment, it looks like as a very nice second day continuation. I agree with you. It's down to $42 level. 40 is the first to make, but even the 37 in the making. I like Irene too to the short side. I guess we will have much more to the short side today, guys. So we need to be a little bit more selective with the stocks. Okay, Align Technologies here as well, pop 2.7%, now up 9% actually after posting nice numbers in the quarter. And ALGN looks like as a nice mover to the upside over 180. I like this stock, by the way, because it's a big mover, but just let's be careful with that because it can be spready. ALGN can go to the long list. Hi, Vida, it's nice to see you. AMD, Apple, Coin, JNG on your list. Yes, Coin, I called it to the short side because Bitcoin just cannot stop plunging. It's just under the 70K level and it still continues. Amazing. AMD, Apple, checking. AMD, NVDA, and the rest, I think they are just starting lower because of the ugly, nasty news from the QCOM as well. NVIDIA is not that bad though, but still not the best for sure. As I see, NVIDIA is desperately wants to touch this 200 EMA here on the daily. I don't know. Let's just watch it soon. But days are going to be on my short list because seems like that this tech sell-off definitely continues, especially among the AI names. Carrier Global is here as well. CARR, which is down 3% after the company missed on both top and bottom estimates. I do not trade this stock very much indeed, and this is sometimes a lower volume stock. I'm going to be careful with this one. If you like it, we can just put it on the secondary list. GME, the meme stock. Now let's see how it is looking like. A little bit to the downside, 24. I don't know, GME. Why? Why should we long it? I see the daily. It's maybe can be a stronger sentiment. I don't know. I don't like GME for today, Nissan, but we can watch it. You know, it's a meme stock, so it can just surprise us. Mm, I'm going to watch it for sure. Okay. Next one, Google, of course, I just put it on the short side. As I've told you, projected a huge increase in a capital expenditure for 2026 to between 175 billion and 185 million, more than double its 2025 spending. This just spooked the investors. That's why Google is going lower. Hi, Buzak. Nice to see you. Good evening to you. Elf Beauty is here, ARM2, Robinhood, Strategy, Coinbase, of course, because of the Bitcoin. Peloton just plunged like almost 10%, huge move to the downside on the Peloton as well. But this is quite of a low volume stock. Cardinal Health, which is CAH, which was on the long side after the earnings, but it just gave up everything. I don't know, that looks ugly, this CAH, to tell the truth. Not the nicest at the moment. Let's just leave it alone. Tapestry is still here, traders, which can be on our long list at the moment because the Coach parent close just rose 7.5%, back to 5.80 at the moment after the better than expected fiscal second quarter results. So nice move on TPR. Let's see how does it look like in the pre-market. HIMS, yes, Suki, good morning. I like it as well. NBAI, I don't know that stock, but TPR looks like as a great long candidate. We do not have too many long candidates at the moment, traders, because all of the big indices are going down. However, some of the bigger names are in green, and VD, as I told you, it's really fighting to be green. And I mentioned you yesterday Netflix to keep an eye on it because I think Netflix is just too much to the downside. And AVGO, yes, exactly, Nitsan. AVGO, it's another one which has just seen a nice pullback. And because of, I think, first of all, 300 touch, second, the 200 EMA, I like AVGO as well to the long side, but I'm going to be careful with these big names for, I mean, for today. Hola Luis, ¿qué tal? See, yes, I did talk about HIMS already, and we like it to the long side, especially because it's extended to the downside, and I'm expecting quite of a nice reversal on the daily as well. Phew, guys, we have so many great candidates for today, and again, the most is to the short side. BMY, it's another one, Bristol Myers, which is higher on the earnings, but this is a little bit too extended for me. We can watch it, but I'm not sure I want to touch it. Bitcoin stocks to the downside, only O'Reilly Automotive, which is down 2.3%, but I don't like the volume. And ARM is the last one, plus Elf Beauty, which is just going down. Unfortunately, the fourth quarter guidance only narrowly beat the Wall Street's estimates as the company called for adjusted earnings of roughly 58 cents. Okay, that's not a big miss. Phew, the market is punishing even a slight difference. Look at that. Amazing. And I must tell you that this ARM looks like as a continuation too. Oof, too many on the short side. I must tell you, ARM can go to the short list, and ELF is here as well. This is Elf Beauty, which I'm not sure that the volume is going to be enough though, but seems like that this has a chance for a continuation higher. I'm just going to call it to the secondary list because of the volume on the ELF. This was a earnings stock as well. So let's see what I missed here. Corpay CPA is here as well, but this is a low volume stock and very high price indeed. ST Lauder, which I did miss. EL is down 10% on earnings. Ouch, that's quite painful and looks like as a great mover even to the downside. Okay, this is going to be the last short. We are full of shorts, guys. Google, Coin, NVO, QCOM, Irene, ARM, EL, and don't forget even the MSTR, Robinhood, what is the other one? Silver, which is just plunging. So we are full of big stocks. And if I'm just checking my watch list traders, I just could continue. SMCI down 3.60, mRNA down, PLTR. PLTR was like a free fall yesterday. Have you seen this stock? That was just insane. PLTR seems like it does continue even after it just broke the 200 EMA. Amazing. It's down to this 136 level. Looks like ugly, and the continuation as well. So many candidates. Yes, I know. How did we choose? I would say let's just try to get one from the same sector. For example, Nitsa, like we have ARM, we have PLTR, we have Google, QCOM. So I would say we should get one from each sector, and especially the new stock. And like that, we can a little bit like select between there's lots of candidates. Not easy, that's for sure. I'm going to go first for the new stock. So this is what I'm going to do. Nothing else to do because we have too many. Even Tesla is going down, traders. Tesla down 2.4% at the moment, under the $400 level. Crazy week, and 392 is going to be the 200 EMA. So traders, seems like we are just starting an extremely weak day. Triple Q is down already, minus 0.82%, SPY 0.59. And as you could see, especially on the Triple Q daily chart, Both of the indices broke the 50 EMAs now, which has not happened for a while, I must tell you. I mean, after two days after each other. That's why I think we are poised to go down. I mean, 600, 600 is going to be a huge, huge, huge level on the triple Q. On the SPY is going to be the 680, I would say, but even I can imagine it's going to the 660 area soon if this big selling pressure just remains. This is the big question for today, whether this huge selling pressure is going to stay here or not. I'm definitely going to watch today PLT or SLV about the list. EMPH, I'm not sure, though it was a nice mover yesterday. I'm just going to check HIMS here. SMCI not either. Maybe Netflix I'm going to get here because Netflix is quite nice and green. In the pre-market, Meta, leave it alone and go with Google, definitely. Google, I'm watching Google like a hawk because from first point of view, it got good numbers, but the big AI spending spooked investors. That's why it's done. Second thing, the daily, very extended the daily. I mean on the Google, so I would imagine quite of a stronger profit taking today. But let's see, I'm going to go with the flow. Okay, NVO is the one among my short candidates which I don't want to check it too much because it's a lower price stock, and very much extended to the downside. So rather I'm going to watch QCOM here. IRI looks like as a second day. PLTR looks like as a second day. ARM, big move to the downside as well, which we can check. EL as well, definitely coin staying. NVDA staying, AMD staying, Tesla staying on my list, and the rest it's just I'm going to watch. ALG and TPR, like the long ones, I'm not sure I'm going to put big attention or pay too much attention to the longs, especially because of the pre-market volume is not that good, especially on ALGN. TPR still can be though quite of a good mover. Let's see traders. So as the market is weak, I'm just going to focus on the shorts first and trying to find the best candidates. Tech doesn't seem like it wants to stop breathing so far, and there is no reason for that unless Amazon is not going to get some good earnings after the market close, by the way, because this is going to be for today, not just Amazon, but Fortinet as well is going to release the earnings after market close and Roblox. So watch out with the Roblox traders. Apple is not that bad today for the start, at least better than the rest of the AI names. Apple is a little bit in green, so stronger than the overall triple Q. And NVIDIA is not that bad either because from the other point of view, the AI spending is good for the AI chip names like NVIDIA and the rest. WMT is still strong. I can't believe this stock. Look at this daily on the WMT and it's starting in green. Pepsi is green again as well. Amazing. And Netflix, what I've just told you, I'm watching Netflix for this reversal attempt for sure. Hi Tara, nice to see you. Good afternoon. We have the candidates already. We are just going to start in a minute, traders. We had a beautiful green week so far. Let's just continue like that. Market is weak. We have some great long and short candidates, more short than longs. And as I've told you, I'm going to focus on the news stocks for today. XOM, yes, the oil stock. Let's see, Luis. Oh my goodness, it's still pushing higher. Are you kidding me? Yeah, I agree. It's extremely extended. It is extended. It has not been so high yet. No. Okay. Hmm. I guess because of these geopolitical tensions, just pushing higher. Okay, we can keep an eye on it, but I cannot see a reversal yet. You know which one I'm going to be interested, which just treated me yesterday, MU, for continuation maybe, and it is just hovering on yesterday's lows, so I quite like it. for a continuation on the MU as well, traders. We can watch that as well, not just the PLTR for the second day. But again, sentiment is going to decide, and we will just going to see the sentiment soon. Don't forget that 10 o'clock Georgia job opening is going to be released. Unemployment claims were not a good numbers, and after that 10 o'clock we will get the Georgia job openings for today. It's a nice surprise because it was not up in the morning yet. I guess because of this partially um, government shutdown, they just trying to to release the data which it should have been released already on Tuesday, to tell the truth. So just on time on Thursday. Okay, guys, good luck, everyone. We have we should be open now. What is happening now? Just a second. All right. Yes, we are open. Hmm? Okay, so we do start with a gap down. The question whether we are going to continue with this gap down or not, indeed. Just a second, I will be back soon with the okay. Okay, traders, now I have everything is working. I don't know, sometimes my PC is doing such a strange things here. All right, so gap down on the SPY, gap down on the triple Q. The triple Q already under the $600 level. SPY is just breaking the 680. And actually, I'm just checking everything to the short side at the moment, especially the big candidates what we had. HIMS to the long side looks still good. Google down. If you have anything, you can post it already. You know, I'm not a big fan of the very early trades. We have time. Oh, that QCOM looks good for a gap and go. ARM not bad either. AVGO still strong. Okay, both of the indices are still pushing lower. MU again trying to push higher now. SLV silver is weak. Ooh, Netflix. Netflix does not care about the market today, guys. Look at that. Ooh, what a crazy moves all around. Be careful. We can have a surprise day today. Maybe. I don't know. Netflix very strong. How about AVGO is not bad either. 200 EMA reversal. Unity. You remember we were talking about Unity yesterday as well. It's extremely weak nowadays. Nice Netflix breakout. I'm watching HIMS here. HIMS, but only over 2680 maybe, the HIMS. Yeah, HIMS traders, this is going to be my first trade, a little bit early. So watch your share size accordingly, but HIMS looks like as a nice one. Over 80, stop loss under the lows. Okay. Stop loss is going to be under 26. Let's see. I'm in. PITR pulling back, Netflix higher, and VDA struggling. ARM just broke down. QCOM I'm watching for a gap and go. SPY triple Q hesitating a little bit here. Come on, HIMS, go, go, go. I'm going to add over 27 on the HIMS. Yes, Jeremy, it does. Maybe I was just a little bit too early to the play. But I'm going to add second half over 27. So far, ooh, NVIDIA, big green candle, okay. Yeah, going down, meta higher as well. Google. Google is trying hard too. How about AMD? 200 on the AMD. Okay, guys, maybe this market is going to surprise us today and reverse on the 680 and 600. Let's see. I'm adding a bit on HIMS, and I like AVGO traders 316. AVGO over 316. Ooh, AVGO. I missed AVGO. Sorry. I did miss it. I was too slow, unfortunately. Okay, yes, QCOM looks very nice for a gap and go. I agree. QCOM looks really, really nice for a gap and go, and you call it under 134. Yeah, it looks really good. Looks really good, AVGO. Or QCOM, sorry. I like it, Jeremy. Stop loss though over the high. Like that, you should calculate your share size. SPY triple Q trying to fill the gap, of course. Oh, HIMS, no, no, no. That's not the right direction to go. Market is struggling a little bit. It's definitely trying to fill a little bit gap here, but still nothing. AMD fighting with the 200, 199, 200. Hood checking. Hood, you wanted Guzak over 79. Yeah, listen, if this is the reversal day for the Bitcoin as well, because this is quite of a Bitcoin related stocks, it can be, but it still looks weak for me. It still looks weak. So on the other hand, I think if it's breaking the lows or even 77.80, it can be rather a short indeed. Okay, NVIDIA is fighting the hardest at the moment, traders. QCOM is not in yet, and unfortunately HIMS is not going to the right direction. Half share size only, but not the best. I think I'm going to be out on this stock. Let's see. Coin checking. Yes, the coin is looking like the same as the hood, I must tell you, Jeremy. Under 161, right? I would coin rather. I understood. Even if you misspelled, I understood or mistyped. 160 under 161 for me. MSTR. Yeah, traders, this is the big question now. What are we going to do? If you took the AVGO, it get back to me. For me on the AVGO, let's see if it can go higher. I get in on 316. I'm going to take a partial now on the AVGO. And I'm still in HIMS. And yeah, if we have a reversal day, then anything can happen. And from the shorts, there will be strong longs, which I'm really regret. It's the Netflix. I should have taken Netflix over HIMS, but HIMS still fighting. Look at MU, it's in green. SPY triple Q, big green candles. Question. And this is the big question, whether this is a real reversal or just a bull trap. But so far we have Netflix is the strongest. AVGO, I took a partial, stop loss under 316. HIMS, unfortunately, still fighting here. AVGO, very nice. QCOMs, I still like it if it's not going to break the highs. And let's see the rest. WMT, still pushing higher. BABA is strong, 1%. Johnson & Johnson, what else? Still pushing higher. Roblox is quite strong today as well, but don't forget that on the Roblox we will get some earnings today. PITR is not moving, where SLV is moving higher too. EL is very weak. QCOM is still weak. I still like the entry there. ARM pulled back. AMD is pulling back. And the overall market, it's a nice pullback too, by the way. AVGO, beautiful. Stop loss under 318 and just let it run. Looks fantastic for a nice run now. COHR halted. Okay. Coherent Corporation. Wow. It's a $200 stock. What happened there? I guess some news. Crazy. Okay, traders. SMCI is still very weak. 6% lower and it's falling like a cliff. Google got a very nice pullback though. Look at that. I'm going to watch it, and I'm going to watch AMD and NVIDIA for long traders as well. AMD and NVIDIA too. Think NVIDIA over 176, AMD 204. Let's see, I'm still not calling them because I'm afraid of this, you know, this nasty bull trap here. Or AVGO is working beautifully. Amazon checking. I'm just taking a second partial around 324 and let it run. Long for Amazon. Yes, it looks very good, Buzak. If this continues, this nice move continues, it can be a good one, I think. Not bad on Amazon. And Amazon got the earnings after the market close. Ah, here comes HIMS. Traders, I still want to add HIMS over 27. I'm still going to add some hundreds over 27 here. Okay. Meta is in green too. QCOM has not entered yet, but market is still on the brink, I would say. And look at PLTR, how weak it is. I think maybe PLTR under 134.80, it can be a continuation, maybe. Let's see. Come on, HIMS. AVG is beautiful. AVG stop loss 319 and just let it run. I still like NVIDIA, AMD for continuation as well, but for that we should see the sentiment to hold. Google 325. Here comes PLTR. I did not take PLTR though. NVIDIA back under the VWAP too. Here comes coin again. Jeremy, close to this 161 level. Very, very volatile market, traders. Be careful. Here comes our HIMS. HIMS, I'm adding a bit over 27 as I've told you. I don't know why I have a warning here. Don't need that. Or alert. Okay, almost in. Bulls are trying hard actually. Nice. Second partial on AVGO, traders. Second partial on AVGO and stop loss under 320. Yes, exactly, Jeremy. Very, very nervous market we have. I'm watching Netflix here too. I've added on HIMS. I want to take a 27.40 for the partial. QCOM doesn't want to go to the right direction at the moment, but we have not entered yet. Nice HIMS. This is going to be a beautiful winner, traders. HIMS, I'm ready to take a partial soon. Here we are. Oh, beautiful. Okay. AVGO, fantastic. All right, traders, HIMS, I'm ready to take 75% off after the adding. SPY triple Q still trying to push higher, sort of. Okay, here we are. I'm just taking a partial on HIMS. First partial done, stop loss under, just slightly under the entry. BNAI, I think I still cannot trade it. Ooh, beautiful HIMS, very good. Stop loss under 27, traders, and Just let it run, HIMS. It still can go a lot. MU is bull flagging. Amazing this stock is, isn't it? Tesla, it's hovering around this $400 level as well. Let me just check Tesla here. AVG, amazing, very good. I really like this trade there. Apple is done though. Look at that. Apple started quite resilient and now it is just pulling back. Hood checking. But I'm still afraid of the bull or the bull trap. Hood looks nice, but the same as the coin, it's too nervous. It's all over the place. We should be careful still with these longs traders. Very nice HIMS. Around 28, I'm going to take a second partial and after that just let it run. And here comes NVDA. Guys, NVDA over 176 looks like as a very nice continuation. But again, if it's a bull trap, that's going to be a quite of a nasty surprise. City checking. I missed my NVDA call. Yes, it does. Actually, over 2350, 40 as well. Yes, SI or I, Siri looks quite good. It's not a problem, it's slow. It should be just going higher, stable, higher and higher. I missed my NVDA call traders. If you took it over 176, take a dollar partial and then let it run. QCOM, I'm just deleting my entry here. It did not enter. Oh, AVGO, beautiful. Well done. Stop loss under 324 and let it run. That still looks fantastic. HIMS under 27. Okay, what else we have here? HIMS, yep. Netflix back to the VWAP, which I'm watching. ARM. Yeah, it got back to the VWAP. I see that, Jeremy. Let's see whether it's going to make a consolidation there first. Yes, this 161 we called Buzak several times on the coin is just all over the place. I don't know. You know what? Let me just check Bitcoin. How is it moving now? It managed to push over this 70K again. Let's see. I'm not sure still in this bull trap, whether it will be a bull trap or not. AVG. Oh, Netflix. Let's see Netflix. I'm going to keep an eye on Netflix for a reversal about this 8280. HIMS stop loss under 27 after a partial. It still looks good. AVG is still crazy. EL is weak though. ARM on the VWAP. Roblox. Roblox just pulled back a bit too. Okay. Market. Decision point on the market again is just slowed down a bit. Don't forget in 12 minutes we will get the job openings. It's changing the picture here. How about Amazon? Amazon cannot break out. HSY. Silver is sneaking higher too, but not too much. HSY. Yes, it does. Actually, it does. I'm going to watch it. BLTR is not doing anything at all. Let's just push it. Okay, seems like Netflix is not really doing anything. My HIMS hanging on a thread, and here comes the deciding point on the market. Whether there will be a bigger pullback or still we can do anything to the upside. Okay, HIMS, it's still fighting. I like AMD as well, to tell the truth. I'm just really afraid of this bull trap, but AMD over 20360 maybe. Let me just check it. Oh, I forgot Siri. I did forget Siri. It was like, it's anyway, it's V or slow. Oh, come on. Still not doing anything. But I keep an eye on it. Zuki. Netflix changed its mind. Look at that. Yeah, I'm going to get Netflix VWAP reversal over 82.80. Let's see. Market is still consolidating here, nothing else. Stop loss on the Netflix under 82.20 or rather 82. Let's see. Whew, HIMS hanging on a thread. It's still in. Yes, yes, Jeremy. Yeah, I missed that over the high. It was a very nice opportunity because again, as I've told you, it's not the numbers. It's just something is spooking the investors, like for example, the big AI spending or a slightly lower guidance, and the whole stock price action is got a little bit exaggerated, overreacted, and I think that happened by the Google as well. Entry is 82.80 Buzak for me, over 82.80. Like 82.81 is going to be my entry there. In the meantime, traders, the market is having a little problem here to break the daily high and continue. Nice, Jeremy. Happy for that. Unfortunately, the risk management team has not opened it yet. ARM, what a reversal on the VWAP. But coin is starting to give up again. So if you took it under this 161, I was not too much brave to do it because of this crazy big candles all over the place. And now the SPY triple Q is pulling back as well, so let's be careful. Tesla looks like as a short, to tell the truth. Look at Tesla. So at the moment, traders, I am out of HIMS. HIMS is out. And I am watching this Tesla for a possible short. Oh, it just broke. I'm too slow today. I am too slow today. Okay, Netflix is in. Now let's see, the market is turning around and Netflix is just got into the long. On the Netflix, I want to see at least an 83.20, rather 50 for a first partial. Coin looking good. Yes. Yeah. If you were so brave to take it, I wish you good luck with that trade. AVGO is still running. That's perfect. Let's see how Netflix is going to make the move here over this 82.80s. MU still strong, Roblox, AMD still holding nicely too. And the weakest is still SMCI on my list, traders. This is just a falling cliff now, falling rock. Okay, HIMS making the reversal there if you're still in. We want to see Netflix new high, but the market is struggling big time and we will get news in 7 minutes. Bitcoin. What a drop, look at that. It's crazy. Ay, ay, ay. Sorry guys, as I've told you, today my PC does not like me. I don't know why. I think we need a real installation. Windows, of course, if you did not know what I'm trading with or what is on my PC. I'm going to be back soon. I'm blind at the moment. That's not a problem. I have only Netflix at the moment as a trade. And here we are. Netflix, beautiful. So on the Netflix, I'm going to be ready to take a partial soon. Let's go. Let's see whether we can break 83.20. Market in the meantime get back to the VWAP, and I missed my Tesla short, unfortunately. Beautiful on coin, Buzak. If you took the coin, this is just breaking the 160. Looks really, really good at the moment. All right, traders, very nice on Netflix. Stop loss was under 80 to 20, like a 60 cents. Let's go for 80, 83.40 would be the nice one, but I do not want to be greedy on this crazy market. Now seems like that both of the indices are pulling back. And VDA does pull back to AMD TPR checking. That was one of the earning stock, TPR. Oh, what a nice reversal there. It does. I don't know what's going to happen there. Oh, come on, Netflix. I knew I should cut some partial on you. That's a crazy move now. ARM is bull flagging though. Oh, coin, how beautiful it is. And even QCOM is coming back, by the way, under the Viva. So as I told you, maybe it's going to be another nasty red day at the end. I just don't like this big rejection on the Netflix. Oh, sure. SPY triple Q getting back under the VWAP. AVGO 319 is going to be my stop loss, 319. And let's see what this crazy Netflix wants to do here. SMCI 8% to the downside. After a good news day, look at that. It's just giving back everything and even more. Coin was beautiful call. The only trade at the moment for me, it is Netflix long. PLTR continued too for the drop. Hood as well. Amazon struggling a lot. How about Microsoft? Kidding me? Microsoft is breaking for 100 soon? Wow. Google still nice. CRM another red day. Tesla short I missed unfortunately. AFRM nothing. Unity. Unity just cannot get this reversal. Oh, come on, Netflix. Really? And VDA back under the VWAP. Yeah, I see Jeremy SLV as well. I just got spooked by this big red on the SLV. Not sure we should long it, but actually, I don't know. Disney is weak today as well. Meta, nothing. Phew, not a nice market. Have one winner only, and this Netflix is not working as I thought it will. Applied materials in green. Baba. Roblox, Reddit. Nothing. I cannot see anything at the moment, and unfortunately, seems like Netflix is going to be a loser. Shoop. And SPY dropping. Wow. 680 again, 600 and 680. These are the levels. And VDA back to the lows. Yeah, dropping. Oh, Siri again. Yes. It's so slow, Zuki. On the Siri, I would say I would long it over 23.42, something like that. 23.42. You know what? I'm just calling it because I'm going to forget. 23 and 42. And 1 minute for the news traders. Be ready. Unfortunately, Netflix, I think it's going to be out. Shame on you, Netflix. Not out yet, though. Just a second, traders. Okay, sorry, guys. So Siri, I like it over 23.30 or 40, like 43. Okay. Netflix, shame on you. Still holding. And news ready and out. I'm just checking the Jaws job openings numbers. Just a second. 80 to 20. I don't want to see that to break down. Okay, traders, Jaws job openings as just the unemployment claims lower than expected. So two labor market news data, which was worse than expected. We can expect, unfortunately, more red to come. Under 82 is my last level on the Netflix, by the way. And oh my goodness, your courage on the coin trade, Buzak, that was fantastic. Here comes QCOM as well. We called it before. Here is the QCOM. Jeremy called it under 134. 133, 134.20, maybe it can go as well. Let's see how it can continue. It's such a shame I missed this Tesla short traders. And let's see how the market is going to behave around the lows. And based on that, I'm going to watch TQQQ for a trade. But for that, I need a much better risk-reward ratio trade here, first of all. Crazy market. I still like Siri because Siri does not care about the market too much. Netflix still holding. Microsoft, yes, this $400 level is amazing, actually. Just close the door, guys. Just a second. Yeah, exactly. It's amazing, but the Netflix is ready to fill this gap today. And such a shame, or not Netflix, sorry, Microsoft, and such a shame it was not on my list. However, yesterday we mentioned this gap on the daily. Shoot. Netflix still going down. Bound is still above 82. Market on the lows traders, so make or break level. NVDA looks ugly here too. Look at this NVDA. Think if it breaks the lows 173.40, that's a nice short too. Depends on the market sentiment, Buzak. If it's going to make a pullback, I mean the whole market, then yeah, maybe there will be some pullback on the Microsoft too. But actually, I don't know. Also, if we are going to break down, that's going to be a very epic, ugly red day again. And I am assuming this scenario rather, so I'm going to call under 47.68 the TQQQ. Uber, checking Uber. Look at WMT is holding too. Yeah, that's holding quite nicely. I agree in that. Siri is not doing anything. Netflix hanging on a thread. You're shorting Meta, checking Meta. Uh, hmm, maybe under 664, something like that. I cannot see a short at the moment. Unfortunately, Netflix is completely giving up. I can't believe you, Netflix. Market is bear flagging on the lows. Netflix last chance to make a reversal here. NVIDIA broke, AMD gave back everything. I did not take QCOM at the end. I don't know, Jeremy, if you are in or not. If the market breaks the lows, like TQQQ breaks this level, I'm going to be in for a short. I'm still holding Netflix and ready for TQQQ. Phew, Tesla, what a miss. I can't believe myself. SMCI, almost 10% to the downside, traders. Amazing. Irene checking, yep. Irene was on our list as well. Nice, nice, very nice. That reversal under the VWAP. Oh, that's beautiful. Well done, Nitsan. Second day. How about PLTR? PLTR the second day as a second. This is like how many days in a row into the red. Guys, this tech sell-off still continues, seems like. Not a good news on the labor market either. NVIDIA broke the lows, AMD broke the lows. Here comes QCOM if you took it. GME long. Mm. For me, it's a bit too late. If you are in long already, not bad. Reddit moving down again. How about XOM? Okay, traders, one loser on the Netflix market is still fighting on the lows. I'm ready to take TQQQ under the lows if it's going to break down. Vidas, yeah, maybe. No, these small stocks usually does not care about the market. You are right, completely. Microsoft still going lower. Market is ready, maybe breaking the lows soon. Watch out, traders. Syria is still not moving too much, so it's still looking good. And surprisingly, ARM, if you're just checking ARM, this looks like as a long candidate. Shame on you, Netflix. I'm out on AVGO, I'm out on Netflix, so two winners, one loser today. Maybe Netflix is going to give a second chance to it. I don't know. And I'm just wondering what's going to be the next step from the market. I'm ready to take this TQQQ soon. MSTR put me through hell before dropping like a stone. I know these Bitcoin stocks, Bitcoin related stocks that were so nervous in the beginning of the day. That's why I was not that brave to take it. But now it's just paying very nicely indeed. Well done. All right, traders, it seems like the market just gave back all of these pullback profits from the beginning of the day and ready to break lower. In these cases, I've told you I'm going to be in with the TQQQ soon. Siri, I still like it because this is another stock which does not care about the market. Really, it's on only 1 cent. Oh my goodness. Happy for you. Yeah, coin as well. Look at that, 7% lower and it's still stretching. I've told you 150 is into the make. Okay, guys, let's go for like a 30 cents if we can go with this market at all. SPY is down 1.12%. Triple Q, it's weaker, of course. It's 1.36% to the downside. And now I'm expecting it down to this 595 level, by the way. This is going to be the next bigger support, sort of. QCOM is very slow. I must tell you, Nitsan, maybe I do not want to get into this QCOM because it's too slow. It's going sideways. Yeah, it's a risky one, Luis, here because it's on the lows, but as the market sentiment is still weak, that's why I wanted to try it. Neo is green, Humble Ninja, thank you. Still this small Chinese EV stock, the Neo, right? As far as I remember, why I cannot see it? It's not tradable anymore. It's very low, I guess, on the price already. I can't believe you, Netflix. And SPY is still fighting on the lows. Roblox in red. Disney in red. Can't read it, unfortunately. SMCI 10% and still going down. That's amazing. Baba to drop. Now let's see, Baba. Oh, let's just check it. Not bad. Not bad V-dice on the Baba. Not bad on the V-die. No, V-die is not bad on the Baba at all. Maybe under the lows it can be still a very nice short, by the way. Okay, traders, here comes TQQQ. I'm in. On the TQQQ, I want to see a 47, 20, 30 for the first partial. First, let's see whether we can break the 47.50s. So far, so good. 678, 697 on the indices. I'm ready to take my 75% off soon. A little bit more, come on. Feel like I should not be greedy today. I was greedy on Netflix, unfortunately. Okay, very nice. Let's break 50. Let's break this 50, please. Yes, now Netflix, it's rather to the short side, I agree. Tesla, it's my biggest miss today, traders. I called it too late. Can't believe it. Okay, traders, this is just hesitating too much, so I'm taking 70% off on the TQQQ here on the 40s. 49, 48, nice. Okay. 596.40, it should go to 596 now. Good, good, good. 40 is coming. Nice. I'm just taking 70% off on the TQQQ. 47.40, 38, fantastic. Beautiful. Took my first partial on the TQQQ. Stop loss is going to be just slightly over the entry and hopefully let it run. 47. Let's see if we can break 47 now. Not Netflix, NVIDIA dropping, Tesla dropping, AMD, coin, Bitcoin, I guess it's again under 70K. Oh yeah, 68. Wow, look at this drop on Bitcoin too. Ouch. Ouch, ouch. Now let's see what's the next level on the Bitcoin. Next level, I would say 60, 65, 66, but 60. That's a big wipeout on the Bitcoin and the coins. Ugly. All right, come on, TQQQ, give us another extra 30 cents, please. Big wipeout on the tech names, that's for sure. Netflix, I don't think so. I want to short it, by the way, because it's still holding, you see? Next level, 0. Come on, Nitsan. But you know what? In this crazy world, I would not be surprised on anything like that at all. But it's not going to go. JP Morgan, checking. It's not on my list today. Ooh, now that's the drop. What a beautiful head and shoulders on the daily. Let's show JP Morgan, guys. Get back some bank fees. Okay, nice TQQQ, 20 more cents, and I think I'm going to take another partial here. 10 more cents, not too much more. Daily head and shoulders. Yes, it is. It is Vida. It's a very nice head and shoulders, actually. Google just broke the VWAP too. So 595 coming on the triple Q. That's why I'm just thinking to take another partial here. 595 is quite of a stronger level on the triple Q. Here we are getting close to this $47 level on the TQQQ and ready to take half of the share size, the remaining share size. I think I took another small partial here, traders. But the market doesn't seem like it wants to stop at all. NVO, most women, yeah, I've told you NVO is not a big mover. That's why I don't like it too much, actually. However, it had a very nice reversal there. But too late to join, I think. So traders on the TQQQ, two partials done. You can see it here, and the stop loss still on the entry. It's just on the entry. I just put it on the entry, and that's it. Let's see whether the bulls are going to make the big famous reversal. Maybe they do. Where is the triple Q? Oh, I'm out. That was quick. So that was a good one to take one more partial. Good, good, good. We just maximize the profit on the TQQQ, and let's see the big famous reversal on the market if it's going to happen at all. Out of Meta our shares liquidity grab. Yeah. Look at the triple Q. Last time, I don't know when, this was the last time when we've seen several days to close under the 50 EMA back in November, last year November. But this seems like a little bit more ugly drop in my opinion. Yes, now as the market sentiment tries to turn around, yeah, maybe Microsoft can be a play over 400. And actually, I'm watching maybe this Google as well over 320. But at the moment, traders, I'm happy to be in green with this crazy market. I'm not sure I want to take anything else here. Ugly, ugly. Coin 156. I don't know, Buzak. I would go rather with Microsoft or Google, not the coin. To tell the truth, not the coin for me. Siri is still hovering around. It still can be a quite of a pleasant surprise on the Siri. Swing. Let me just check it. Yeah, it's completely a huge move to the downside, like extended. However, it still has room to go down. So watch out with this Microsoft. I'm not sure that this 400 is going to be the reversal. Market needs to help for this big reversal here. But looks good. Actually, it looks really good for a day trade scalp now, and maybe even the Google, but rather the Microsoft because it's much more extended to the downside. Good luck, guys. I think I'm just done. I have 10 minutes. I feel like I'm happy with my green and running. Also, I had a loser on the Netflix, but AVGO and the rest it was a winner. Now let's see, is there any news about the labor market numbers? Not really, maybe on the market watch. Okay. Fear surges and stock market sell-off continues as challenger job cuts data further unsettle investors. Well, yeah, definitely today's labor market news, guys. That was quite of a red flag again. Not a good news. So traders, I'm flat. TQQQ was a nice scalp, like two partials. Market is still under pressure. I can imagine still like a continuing red day because I must tell you, there is no trigger. There is no trigger for reversal, in my opinion. However, we have seen in the past several times that the deep buyers showed up and they just bought the market. Let's see whether it's going to happen again. Microsoft still looks quite nice here over this 420-ish. I would keep an eye on Google, Siri too, and maybe on the lower cap stocks, which does not care too much on the market. This SMCI is amazing. Look at that. It just gave back all of the profit of yesterday and even more. Ugly. Ah, did you? You are already in long. I see. Okay. I would go for over 420. And silver just pulled back to the lows as well. Yes, Nitsan, of course I do. Sometimes I'm shorting too. AFRM down, wow. Google still hovering around. Yeah, Microsoft starting to look better, but don't forget traders, this is still a counter trend play, which is much more risky. Nitsan depends on the asset, you know. AVGO again, checking AVGO again. Traders, this Syria, I'm not sure it's going to enter or not. AVGO 315, rather 316 because there is, Amir, there is the EMA 50 in the way. So maybe 316, but we really need to see first the market sentiment to turn around here. Here comes a Microsoft traders. If you took the trade, it looks amazing. Go, 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 Microsoft. Market in the meantime fighting hard to make this reversal here, but it's failing a little bit. If it does fail, guys, I think TQQQ still can run under the lows, like under this 47.10-ish, just for a quick scalp. Okay, Vidice, let's see. I would go just for a quick scalp. Google is breaking lower though. So far, the bulls are not strong enough to turn around this market, traders. So watch out with the longs, please, okay? No, market. 677 on the SPY, amazing. And it still looks like it's going to break down. Microsoft is quite okay. Dust for long, it's what is that? The DUST is gold, isn't it? Let me just check it. I don't remember exactly. Yes, daily gold miners. You think so? It's bottomed out. Looks like, Charlie, looks like, I must tell you, but be careful with that. Looks interesting. Hey traders, so far SPY triple Q are just fighting on the lows. I think I'm not going to wait out what's going to be the end of the fight. Under the lows, of course, we can just expect another red stripe, red move to the downside. I would take $1 here on the Microsoft, get my money and run. Okay, and it still has definitely a great chance to pull back on the Microsoft. Well done. Who just called it? With the coin again, Buzak, I would be much more careful, but looking like it's quite of okay. Depends again on the Bitcoin. Traders, crazy day again. I'm wondering what's going to happen tomorrow with this market. So far, market is under a very big selling pressure, especially the triple Q. So please watch out with the longs, okay? And the Bitcoin as well. So watch out with the longs on the Bitcoin related stocks. SNDK needs some checking. Oh yeah, this is a reversal day for the SNDK. Looks good. I like it. I'm not going to take it. I don't need dinner money now because I'm not going to have dinner. So, but if you're going to take it, hopefully it's going to be a good one. Buzak, again, the same like with the coin. I still cannot see a stop on the Bitcoin. So be careful with these counter trend trades, please. Okay. Yeah, on the SNDK. Yeah, unfortunately it does. So be careful with this one. Maybe you can wait for a better risk reward ratio there. You are very welcome, Humble Ninja. Thank you very much to be here with you, with me today to trade together. Have a beautiful rest of your day. And of course, tomorrow is the last trading day of the week. For sure, I'm going to be here with you. And let's just make a full green week in a row, hopefully. Watch out with this market, tricky. And again, I feel like it's a bigger selling pressure. I'm not sure it's going to stop, okay? So watch out, especially with the big movers. All right, traders, I hope you enjoyed the stream. If you did, please just give us a thumbs up and stay safe for sure. Yes, HIMS at the end is just word out. Thank God. So guys, see you tomorrow. Thank you very much. Bye.